Welcome back to the Tunnel Walk Talk. I am your host, Emmett. Today we'll be going over the Houston Christian post-game reaction. Nebraska blew out Houston Christian today, 59-7. All around, this team played really well. Actually, most of the starters were out by the second half. Fun fact: last time Nebraska wore all red uniforms was in 1986. When number 5 Nebraska lost to number 3 Oklahoma 20-17. Team stats for this game: Houston Christian only had 11 to our 30. They were 4 of 14 on third down. Nebraska was 5 of 9. They were 2 for 2 on fourth down. Nebraska was 1 of 2. They had 160 total yards. We had 554 passing. They had 67. We had 362. They were 11 for 18 at 61% completion. We were 23 of 29 for 79% completion. Neither team had an INT this game. Rushing yards had 93, and we had 192. They only averaged 2.7 yards per catch. Per rush, we averaged 5.1 yards per rush. They were 9 for 70 on penalties. We were 4 for 45. They had 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles is what it was. We had none. There was no interceptions in this game whatsoever. Time of possession was close yet again. They had 29.43, and we had 30 minutes and 17 seconds. The Houston Christian player stats: Jake Weir, he was 11 for 18, 61 completion percentage, 67 yards, 1 fumble, averaged 3.7 yards per pass, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Zayshawn Edwards, I said he was going to be a really good back for them this week. He had 13 carries for 82 yards, 6.3 average, 1 touchdown, long of 45. That long touchdown came right after halftime. It was well deserved, in my opinion. He's a solid back, and I think he can start for a lot of FBS teams. Darrell Evans was our other big running back. He had 14 carries for 39 yards. No touchdowns, long of 8. Receiving yards: Jerian Wallace, 5 receptions for 31 yards, no touchdowns. He kind of surprised me a little bit. I didn't think he was going to do very good. He hasn't had hardly any production this season. Deuce McMillan, he's number 2, which I think is kind of funny that he paired his number with his name. 2 receptions for 17 yards, no touchdowns, long of 9. Tamarcus Gray Jr., 2 receptions, 13 yards, 0 touchdown, long of 8. I thought Tamarcus was going to be a better receiver, their best receiver on their team this week. He didn't look very good to me. Jordan Montana's was their other fumble. I don't remember if they lost that one or not. Nebraska player stats: Dylan Raiola was 15 for 21, 71% completion, 222 yards, 10.6 average, 2 touchdowns, no picks. TJ Lateef was 5 for 5, 100% for passing, 126 yards today, 3 rushes for 15 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Jalen Gramstad was 3 for 3, 100 yards, 100% completion percentage, 14 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. I said in the pregame, expect DJ to be out pretty early and some other backs to get trying to get their number 2 signified, which I think that's going to be Quentin Ives. Actually, he played a lot today. Played really well, actually. He had 12 carries for 85 yards, average of 7.1 yards per carry, 1 touchdown, 2 catches for 36 yards. EJ, he was out pretty early, didn't play a whole hell of a lot. He had 13 carries for 78 yards, 2 touchdowns, long of 17, 2 catches for 17 yards. Receivers. Dane Key was our leading receiver this week with 4 touchdowns, averaged 2.6 yards per catch. 26 yards per catch, my bad. I wrote that down wrong. 1 touchdown, long of 40. Cortez Mills, 3 receptions, 98 yards, 32.7 average. 1 touchdown, long of 62. Him and TJ Lateef on that 62-yard bomb really surprised me. TJ Lateef and Cortez Mills both have bright futures. Let's just hope to God we can hold them there. And somebody doesn't come try to poach them. Jacory Barney, he had 3 receptions for 22 yards, 1 touchdown. He was out after the first quarter, I believe. Even if he was, he didn't get much touches this week. Our defense, Rex Guthrie was our leading tackle, 6 tackles, 1 solo, 1 tackle for loss. Andrew Marshall had 5 tackles, 4 solo, 1 TFL. Donovan Jones had 4 tackles, 3 solo, and half a TFL. Jameer Khan, 4 tackles, 2 solo. Marquise Watson Trent, 3 tackles, 3 solo, 1 sack, 1 TFL. Deshaun McCullough, he had 1 tackle, 1 solo, 1 sack, 1 TFL, and he did not have the forced fumble. That's wrong. Riley Van Poppel was the one that had the forced fumble. Riley Van Poppel, on that hand, had 1 tackle, 1 solo, 1 sack, 1 TFL, and like I said, 1 forced fumble. Vincent Shavers had 1 tackle, 1 solo, 1 sack, 1 TFL. Williams and Wary, he didn't play very well today, in my opinion. Couldn't get in the backfield very much. He did have 1 fumble recovery, which ended up being a scoop and score. Special teams, kick return, Kenneth Williams had 1 for 28 yards. Punt returns, Isaiah Mosey had 1 for 38 yards. Field goal, Kyle Canano was 1 for 1, long of 24. 8 for 8 on extra points. Game summary, Nebraska has a few things to work on this week going into week 4 versus Michigan. Tackling and angle pursuit was a little bit of an issue today. On that long touchdown they run, they just had bad angles, which was kind of expected from second and third string guys that they probably don't get as much reps in practice, so it's not too surprising, I guess. That was on the 45-yard run by Edwards, the one I'm talking about. That run was very, very much so deserved. He is a good back. There's also a lot of positives this week. I think Ives will be our number 2 back next week. I was really, really down on him in the offseason. I didn't think he was going to play very well. Came out first week of spring ball, had a hamstring issue. Didn't play much in spring ball, didn't practice much in spring ball, so he was just kind of up in the air for me. I didn't think he was going to do very good. He has definitely proved me wrong. He's a bigger back. He looks slow as all hell, but he is somebody we need. Once he gets up to his top speed, he's actually pretty quick. We need a bruising running back for a second string guy this week. Oshiro Broom has depth. They proved that today. I think we can use that to our advantage this season. With that being said, go Big Red. Have a great night.